Lightning is the strongest element in Honkai Star by far. The very first one we have is xuan. Toshi here. Obviously, in the last video, I sounded like a papega, very much so. But hear me out. Bailu, if you do not look at the bottom left with the element there, you cannot tell me that you think this character will be lightning. I look at this character and I thought she was an ice character, an ice healer, an ice healer reviver, ice support, because she's in a sea of water. She's in the ocean. Look at this. What about this screams electricity? Nothing. So I had no idea. She has a long tail, like she's a Loch Ness monster, the myth. She looks nothing like Electro Man from Spider-Man, nothing like that. Or not Electro Man. Oh my god, this is so... Xuan, if you don't look at the bottom left, which, by the way, I have apparently bad eyesight, I probably need glasses. This character looks like lightning. She doesn't look like quantum, at least to me. I mean, I can see the quantum, physics in her. Hey, get it? I can see the quantum aspect in her design, I guess, but the purple pink aesthetic, the JoJo signs, I want to say nuances like the zigzags and stuff in her design looks like lightning to me. So I thought this character would be lightning, but I completely got it wrong and I butchered the elements in this game, and I am brain dead because I'm never gonna recover from this. We were going to be going over the quantum characters in this game because I think quantum is a really strong element as well with the characters that are actually quantum. Touching on the last video, we have no idea what xuan does to this day still. This character is probably going to be really strong because she is a limited character. She's not a character that will go to the standard banner surely. As I said in the previous video, touching up on that, xuan is going to be a very nice character for quantum. Like I said, we still have no idea or at least I don't have any idea what she does. Maybe that leaks are currently out for the character and I'm living under a rock. I mean, I do live under a rock. Do I live under a rock or do I live under something else? Oh, a house, that's right. But anyways, yeah, I have no idea what this character does, but if the leaks are already out, then maybe I should go take a look. I did see like a picture of her artifact or whatever, her light cone. Still have no idea what she does, but we'll learn soon enough because she will most likely be coming after Kafka and Silver Wolf. Which, speaking of, Silver Wolf is another character that you all are going to be interested in. This character is going to come out the gate bussin', dude. She's really strong. She has a lot packed into her kit for quantum teams, but not just quantum teams. You can use her at pretty much any element. So she puts a random weakness on the enemy. So depending on the type you have in your team, the element type, she will throw a random weakness from one of the types on your team to the enemy. So if you have a fire, ice, lightning, and a quantum, which quantum would be Silver Wolf in this case, right? Silver Wolf will throw either quantum, fire, ice, or lightning weakness on the enemy added onto the weaknesses they already have. So that is pretty good. And there is resistance lowered and there is defense decrease, on top of all of that juicy stuff in the kit. Now, I don't know how strong she's going to be. You hear my voice. Probably going to be really strong. I expected her to be strong. This character is really, really popular from Honkai Impact. I say this with a lot of the Honkai characters, and I mean this. I don't think a lot of the Honkai mascots are going to be weak. Honestly, aside from Himiko, but Himiko probably will be seeing buffs before the release of the game. So if you're worried about Himiko being weak before the release, I really wouldn't put aside that she won't be changed before release. She probably will receive some tweak, right? Surely they're not going to butcher Himiko 2 times in a row. But this is not a video about Himiko, this is a video about Silver Wolf. 5-star quantum DPS right here and support. She's like a hybrid pretty much. She does more support than DPS herself, but she is a very nice DPS on her own, especially when you get her constellations or her eidolons into the mix, right? Now, we don't know what her light cone does, but I'm sure her light cone will probably provide some maybe additional defense down or resistance decrease alongside what she already has in her kit. So Silver was very interesting. She has this little bug type of thing. She is a gamer. I don't want to say maybe she is a game dev, but she's mostly a hacker. So she has bugs, right? Because she's a hacker. That's the lore behind the character. And those bugs she puts on the enemy, and they all have different effects. Reduce attack for the first one, reduce defense for the second one, and then reduce speed for the third one. And it is random, so it doesn't, you won't know what you will get, but this effect can stack up to 5 times. So you can effectively have all 3 different debuffs on the enemy, and reduces the enemy's damage res to that attack type by 20%. That's really strong, man. You put her with Seal, and Seal is just gonna have pretty much ignore defense, ignore resistance at that point. It's just freaking crazy. Now, speaking of Seal, this character is really cool. You can see the animation of her. She switches to Verleri. I don't know if I'm saying that right. You know, her inner being, right? She swaps to that state when she goes in her ult, and then she does massive damage in the form of a single hit. And that can one-shot, and if it one-shots, you get an additional turn. So we all pretty much know how Seal works, right? And her kit and everything of that jazz. 5-star quantum DPS. All the characters in this video are quantum, right? And yeah, that's pretty much all I need to say about this character. I know a lot of you are very excited to get the character upon release. And I guess one last thing I will mention, we don't really get much limited pulls in the beginning of the game. So there is the possibility that you probably will miss your 50-50 if you try to go for this character. So, you know, be cautious with that. Now, granted, since we are early game, most people probably will summon anyways and get what they get, even if they lose their 50-50, because you don't have very many 5-stars to begin with already in the game. But just know, there is that chance you lose it, and you probably won't get your first 5-star until like the next patch, because we don't get very many pulls in the first patch for limited pulls, right? Not standard pulls, limited pulls. And then we have Ching-Q. We have the 4-star quantum girl for the reveal of the newest region, the Zhengshou Luofu, right? This girl is very, very bad. She has a lot of RNG in her kit. You can see her. She's playing like what's it called? Jumba. She's playing the game where you have like you stack the dice or whatever, not the dice. You stack the blocks, and you try to make it stack up to the top, and whoever pulls it out and it drops loses, right? That's what she's playing. I don't remember the name of that game. You played it when you were a kid, probably. This girl is bad. She has a lot of RNG in her kit. Her kit is based around gambling, kind of like Yuan from Genshin Impact in a sense. But Yuan doesn't have any RNG in her kit. I don't know why this character has RNG in her kit. You know, because no one likes RNG. No one likes to play with RNG, right? You have to do all this extra, you know, BS to kind of get the damage going, get the ball rolling. And that's kind of how this character works. You have to get the ball rolling with a bunch of BS. Now, they could, you know, tweak her numbers and make her super cracked under the condition of you need to get the ball rolling. And once you get the ball rolling, maybe she has the best DPS in the game. Better than Seal. Well, I don't know if that's going to be the case, but as of right now where it stands, this character is awful. Very awful. But, you know, no, I don't think I've seen anyone interested in this character. But yeah, she's pretty bad. But we do get her for free, so that's probably why I can't say that's why she's bad, because we got Serval. Serval's pretty good. I don't know, maybe she's not as bad as we make it seem. You could probably put her with Pela or maybe some other characters. Maybe put her with Ting Yun. She'll probably perform pretty well. Definitely when the game releases, I will be testing this character out, seeing all that she can, you know, do in the team comps as a standalone DPS. But as of right now, where it stands, it's not looking good, boys. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. I want to say that the last video was pretty bad. I did not expect to mess up as bad as I did in the beginning of the video, especially. I knew she was quantum, but I didn't cross my mind while I was making the video that she wasn't quantum. That she was quantum. In my mind, I thought she was lightning. Oh my god, so embarrassing. I'm in the video here. Thank you all for watching and have a nice rest of your day.